Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Hello Word. I am your host, Alex, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you join me today. This episode is all about exploring everyday English words connected to our daily digital world. We will be looking at simple terms that come up when you are handling mobile devices, checking your phone on the go, or doing tasks on your tablet or smartphone. These might seem like basic concepts, but understanding them clearly can boost your vocabulary and help you feel more confident whenever you communicate in English. Whether you are chatting with friends, navigating an unfamiliar device, or discussing technology during a presentation, these words will come in handy. Think of this session as your friendly companion that helps you pick up new vocabulary while guiding you to use these terms in practical, real-world settings. By tuning in, you are already taking a fantastic step towards strengthening your English language skills. In our episode, we will discuss each term in detail, focusing on what it means and providing ways you can use it in common expressions or everyday interactions. I will be sharing helpful example sentences so you can see how each word appears in context. My hope is that by the end of this episode, you will not only remember these words, but also feel comfortable using them. For the best results, I encourage you to practice along with me. Say the words out loud, think of your own examples, and repeat the sample sentences in your own voice. By doing this, you train your brain and tongue to work together. So if you are ready to expand your digital vocabulary and have a fun language learning journey, let us jump right into the main part of our episode. Grab your cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let us begin. A tablet is a portable, thin, and lightweight computing device that typically has a touchscreen and no attached physical keyboard. It is like a cross between a smartphone and a laptop, yet it does not fold like many laptops do. The word tablet is commonly used to refer to devices people use for reading digital books, watching videos, playing games, or browsing the web. You might hear someone say, "I left my tablet at home when I went on vacation." The meaning there is that they forgot their portable computing device at home. Another everyday use might be, "My children love drawing on their tablet because it saves paper." Notice how tablet is inserted naturally into these sentences. The next time you see a lightweight computing device with a touchscreen, try referring to it as a tablet. It is quite common in everyday conversation. An ebook reader is a specialized device designed to display electronic books and other forms of digital reading material. Although some people might read on their phones or tablets, an ebook reader is typically lighter on the eyes and often has a battery that lasts a very long time. This device is a favorite among individuals who love to read on the move but do not want to carry physical books all the time. If you hear someone say, "My ebook reader is full of mystery novels," they are talking about their handheld reading gadget that stores digital copies of books. In casual conversation, you might also hear, "My daily commute is more enjoyable when I read on my ebook reader." This word appears frequently in contexts involving electronic publishing, digital libraries, or discussions about how to read comfortably on long trips. An MP3 player is a small portable device that allows you to store and play audio files, most commonly music. Before smartphones became so advanced, these were the go-to gadgets for music lovers who wanted to have their favorite albums available in a compact format. If a friend says, "I bought a new MP3 player for my morning runs," they mean they purchased a small music device to listen to songs while jogging. Another way you might see this term used is in sentences like, "My dad still prefers his MP3 player because it is simple and has all his old favorites." Keep in mind that while smartphones now often serve the same purpose, the term MP3 player remains relevant when talking about dedicated music devices or the period when these gadgets were at the height of popularity. A Bluetooth headset is a wireless audio accessory that you connect to your phone, tablet, or computer through Bluetooth technology. It typically comes with an earpiece and a microphone, so you can make calls, listen to music, or even use voice commands without being attached to a device by a cable. When someone says, "My Bluetooth headset battery just died," they are talking about the wireless earphones or headphones that have lost their battery charge. Another frequent expression might be, "I use a Bluetooth headset at work so I can type and talk at the same time." This term is useful anytime you want to refer to a hands-free, wireless listening device that pairs with your gadgets via a short-range radio signal known as Bluetooth. The word app is short for application and refers to software programs that are designed for mobile devices or computers. Apps are typically downloaded from an online store and can range from games to productivity tools. You might hear your friends or coworkers say, "I just got a new language learning app to practice French," or "I need an app that helps me track my calorie intake." In everyday speech, app is a quick way of saying a piece of mobile software. Instead of saying application, people often shorten it to app, which sounds much friendlier and is widely understood. Try using it in a sentence, such as, "I love using this fitness app every morning before breakfast." Notice how natural it feels to say app in casual conversation. A SIM card is a small chip that is inserted into a mobile phone so it can connect to a specific mobile network. This card stores your phone number and other important details that allow you to receive calls, send text messages, and use data services. For example, if someone says, "I am traveling abroad, so I bought a local SIM card," they mean they purchased a tiny card that lets their phone access a local mobile network. Another common statement is, "My SIM card is locked and I need my PUK code." In these contexts, the word SIM card always refers to the essential chip inside your phone that connects you to your carrier and phone plan. It is a central component of many conversations involving mobile connectivity. A mobile cover is an item you slip around your phone to protect it from scratches and impact in case of accidental drops. It is also called a phone case or protective case, and it can sometimes be decorative or reflect the personality of the owner. You might hear people say, "My mobile cover has saved my phone more times than I can count," which implies their protective case has prevented serious damage to their phone on multiple occasions. Another example could be, "I like changing my mobile cover with the seasons for variety." The point is that you will frequently see or hear this word in discussions about phone accessories or ways to keep your device safe and stylish. A mobile phone is a device used primarily for calls and text messages, but modern versions can also connect to the internet, run apps, and do much more. Sometimes, people just say phone. But if you need to be very clear in a specific context that it is not a landline or a home phone, you may say mobile phone. For instance, you might hear, "I forgot my mobile phone at home, so I could not call you." Another example, many teenagers say they rely on their mobile phone for social networking and online gaming. Whenever you are referring to a portable telephone that does not require a wired connection, mobile phone is the go-to term. A smartphone is a mobile phone with advanced features like an operating system that can run different apps, access the internet, and perform various functions that were once exclusive to computers. For example, someone might say, "My smartphone is my personal organizer because it holds my calendar, contacts, and to-do list." Another everyday statement is, "I prefer using a smartphone with a big screen so I can watch videos comfortably." The key distinction between a smartphone and a standard phone is the level of computing power and the ability to install diverse applications. You will hear smartphone in conversations about app usage, photography, and other digital tasks that go beyond simple calls and texts. A mobile dongle is a small device that you can plug into your laptop or computer to access mobile internet. It often looks like a USB stick and can hold a SIM card that allows you to go online through a cellular network. If someone says, "I need a mobile dongle for my work trip," they want a portable internet solution in areas without reliable Wi-Fi. Another sentence you might come across is, "My mobile dongle has good coverage, so I can stay connected even when I am traveling by train." You will see this word in situations where stable internet is essential, but Wi-Fi access is limited or insecure. The mobile dongle can be a lifesaver in those cases. To swipe means to move your finger across a touchscreen in a specific direction, usually left, right, up, or down. It is a common gesture in modern smartphone and tablet usage. If your friend says you need to swipe left to see the next photo, they are instructing you to move your finger from right to left on the screen. Another example, I accidentally swiped down and refreshed my news feed. Notice how to swipe is used as a verb to indicate a particular motion on the touchscreen. You can also say something like, swipe up to open the menu. It is a basic but vital concept in navigating digital interfaces. A text message is a short written note sent from one phone to another. It is often called a text or SMS. The phrase text message frequently appears in sentences like, I sent you a text message with all the details, or my boss texted me to remind me about the meeting tomorrow. People also say, I never received your text message. Can you resend it? This is a fundamental term if you are talking about communication that is not voice-based or internet-based, although many text messages now travel via internet-based platforms. Still, the usage and meaning remain the same, a quick, concise written note exchanged between mobile devices. Data storage is a phrase used to describe the method or space in which digital information is kept. This can refer to physical gadgets like external hard drives or to cloud solutions where data is stored online. For instance, you might hear someone say, I use cloud data storage to back up my photos. Another person might remark, my phone is running out of data storage, so I need to delete some old apps. The term is also relevant in conversations about data security, long-term archiving, and the capacity of devices to hold files, documents, and multimedia. Whenever you talk about saving digital content, data storage is the concept you will often reference. Software refers to the programs and operating systems that enable a computer or device to perform specific tasks. This includes everything from word processors and web browsers to phone apps and video games. People commonly say things like, I need to update my software to fix the bugs, or my company is developing new software for managing remote teams. Another typical context might be, without proper software, my laptop is basically just a metal shell. This term sets hardware, which is the physical machine, apart from the intangible digital tools that make the machine functional. In casual conversations, software often features when discussing app versions, system performance, or troubleshooting issues. A dead zone is a place where your phone cannot get any signal, meaning you cannot make calls, send texts, or use data. It is particularly annoying when you are trying to stay in touch, but find yourself stuck in an area with no reception. If someone says, my office has a dead zone in the break room, they mean phones do not work in that specific part of the building. Another example is, if I drive through that tunnel, I always enter a dead zone. This phrase is handy for describing coverage problems, as it immediately lets people know that there is no mobile signal in the spot being discussed. A flat rate is a pricing structure in which a single, fixed charge covers a specific service for a set amount of time or quantity, without additional fees per unit of usage. You might see this in phone plans that offer unlimited calls or texts for one monthly cost. For example, someone could say, I have a flat rate phone plan that allows me unlimited texts and calls. Another instance might be, my internet provider charges a flat rate for my broadband, regardless of how much data I use. This phrase is popular whenever there is a uniform charge for a service, so you will hear it in many contexts ranging from data plans to shipping costs. A pay-as-you-go card in mobile phone contexts is a type of service where you pay for minutes, messages, or data as you use them, instead of paying a monthly bill. If a friend says, I prefer a pay-as-you-go card for my phone, they mean they buy credit in advance, and each call or text deducts from that balance. Another example could be, when I traveled, I got a local pay-as-you-go card to avoid monthly contracts. You will likely encounter this phrase in discussions about budgeting for mobile phone usage or comparing different ways to manage your communications costs. A tariff is a plan or price structure offered by a mobile carrier or service provider. It can outline how much you pay for calls, texts, or data within a billing cycle. For instance, you might say, "My current tariff gives me plenty of data, but only a small number of call minutes." Another common usage might be, "I am thinking of switching to a new tariff that offers more international minutes." Although the word tariff is sometimes used in economic or trade contexts, in everyday mobile phone discussions, it often refers simply to the plan or package details that define how your mobile service operates and how much it costs each month. A screen is the part of a device that displays visual information and allows you to see apps, messages, and images. You might say, "My phone screen cracked when I dropped it," or "This monitor has a high-resolution screen for better image quality." Every time you talk about the display section of a device, such as a laptop, smartphone, or television, screen is the go-to term. People might also say, "Stop staring at the screen for so long. It can strain your eyes." This word is fundamental in day-to-day conversations about device usage and the visuals we interact with on computers and phones. A touchscreen is a type of screen that responds to physical touch. It allows you to tap, swipe, and pinch directly on the display to control a device or move through menus. If you hear a statement such as, "The new laptop has a touchscreen feature," it means the device responds to your fingertip or a special pen on the screen itself. Another example might be, "Kids these days are so used to touchscreen devices that they try to tap on every screen they see." The convenience of a touchscreen is that it eliminates the need for a traditional keyboard or mouse, making devices more intuitive and often more portable. A battery is the component that provides power to a device. It determines how long a phone, tablet, or laptop will run before needing to be charged. If someone says, "My battery is at 10%, they are telling you that the power level is low and they might need to plug in soon. Another common sentence is, "The battery life on this tablet is amazing. I can use it all day without charging." The word battery is often used in discussions about energy efficiency, charging habits, and the overall usability of a device when you do not have immediate access to an electrical outlet. Because nearly every portable gadget relies on a battery, it is a crucial term to know. That wraps up our detailed exploration of these useful English words. Today we talked about the technology we carry around every day. We touched on their definitions, how they are used in everyday dialogue, and how you can incorporate them naturally into your own conversations. By improving your command of these words, you strengthen your confidence in speaking about your digital life, whether you are describing a new tablet, explaining how to swipe on your phone, or looking for a pay-as-you-go card. Remember that the key to language learning is consistent practice. So take every opportunity to repeat these words, try the sample sentences, and look for ways to use them in real situations. Before we go, I want to give a special thank you to everyone who tuned into this episode of Hello Word. Your support and eagerness to learn is what makes this podcast possible. If you found this episode helpful, consider subscribing to the podcast and leaving a kind review. Tell your friends, family, or colleagues who are looking to boost their English skills and share this episode with them. It would mean so much to me to see our Hello Word community grow. Together, we will continue to explore more fascinating topics and learn new vocabulary that helps you express yourself with clarity and confidence. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to sharing more English learning with you very soon.